Good evening. The easiest cure for the UW lacrosse men's basketball team three-game losing streak is to take down number 3 in the nation, UW Oshkosh, tonight on their home floor. Eagles needing a win to stay all alone in second place in the WIAC with three teams just a game back. We pick up action midway through the first half. It's Brett Whitkow who receives the pass and buries the triple. Titans up 16-7. Towards the end of the first half, Whitkow finding a cutting Adam Fravert who elevates and slams at home. Titans up 4, but right as the first half is ending, Eagles Talvish McCray pulls up, hits the long 2 at the buzzer, so they only trail by 3 at the break. To the second half, a few minutes in, Eagles Josh Dahlke uses his fingertips to tap in an offensive rebound. Eagles take a 1-point lead. Final minute, Eagles down again by a point. It's Talvish McCray finding Ben Meinholz for the go-ahead score, and that would prove to be the winning basket. UWL goes on to win by a final of 66-61.
Group of seniors in here, this is something that we've been dreaming about for a long time. And, for the struggle that we've had against Oshkosh for the last year, 2, 3 years, for us to come out on senior night and, finally have a good game and escape with a W is an awesome feeling.
UWL women fall tonight 71-62 at first place Oshkosh. The Holmen wrestling team needing a win tonight to make a third straight trip to state. Vikings making the drive to Tomah where they host Waunakee. After Waunakee wins the first match, Holmen answers with 3 straight victories. The Alex Pulowski takedown helps him to an 8-3 win. Vikings lead the duel 12-4. Waunakee takes the next 2 matches to make the score 12-10, but it's mostly Holmen from that point on. Logan West, third period pin at 138. Then at 152 pounds, Wyatt McCutcheon wins by pin during the second period in his match. Holmen in front 27-13. Lucas Lazaro only needs 145 to pin his opponent, and that seals the deal for the Vikings. The defending state runner-ups are heading back to Madison as they win 39-19.
I think it's awesome for the team and coaches, everybody who's trained this hard to get here. Obviously, this is just a stepping stone towards team state title, but it feels great after training so hard.
Division II in the sectional semifinals, Prairie du Chien and GET Melman both win. GET doing so in their duel on the final match. Sets up an all-local showdown to go to state. GET Melman going to state for a second straight year as they win 45-31. In Division III, both Aquinas and Whitehall lose their semifinal duel. The WIAA state gymnastics meet is just a few weeks out. For most, right now is a time to perfect their routines, but for one local gymnast, an injury has forced her to completely start all over. News 8's Brian McClune has more.
Anyone who has ever seen gymnast Kaylin Lansing compete knows she can do some pretty remarkable things.
I was working on a bunch of new skills and I was putting in the competitions, and overall it was going pretty well.
But the Central Logan Juniors' latest routine is taking a lot of people by surprise.
The second that it happened, I remember laying there, and the first thought that went through my brain, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do gymnastics.
In January, Lansing tore the UCL in her right arm after a fall on the uneven bars, putting the rest of her season in jeopardy.
It is more of a baseball player injury, and tearing of a UCL can require Tommy John surgery.
That's when the idea was we don't want to be out for the whole season. We want to be able to keep working.
They made the decision to postpone surgery. Lansing now uses a brace to keep her right arm at a 90-degree angle. She still competes in the floor and balance beam, but does it without using her arms.
It definitely throws your balance off a little bit, especially on beam, because you can't have your arms straight, which is what you're used to. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be, but it's definitely an adjustment.
Despite the injury, Lansing ranks 3rd in the state in the floor exercise, and recently was named the District 2 Gymnast of the Year.
I've never seen anybody do something like this. She wasn't going to sit by and watch everybody else compete. She was going to do whatever she could to be back on that floor doing what she loves.
Qualifying for state is still the goal, but Lansing is just happy to have a second chance.
Even if I can't do stuff with my arms, just doing gymnastics is so important to me because this is what I love to do. So I'm so grateful to even be given that opportunity to still be able to do something.
Reporting in La Crosse, Brian McClune, News 8 Sports.